What I have to do is I got to connect all three of these ground wires together, because if you remember on the plug, here's our existing plug that we had. We had one ground wire connected to it, and there's only one screw for that. Right here on the side, this little green screw. Okay, so we've got to hook these together. Now, how are we going to do that? You've been watching some of my other videos. You probably already know how I'm going to do that. I'm going to start with the shortest wires. Okay, I got two. I'm just going to deal with these shorter two ground wires. Leave the long one for later, okay? Don't worry about that long one right now. Just get that out of the way. I'm going to take a little ground cap, I call it. It's just a little coupling like that. And I'm going to put these two together. But before I do that, I'm going to take these, I'm going to wrap them over each other and give them a couple spins. That. I've got to get my pliers out. I'm going to give it a couple twists with the pliers just to keep it nice and tight back there. Hang on to that, twist that. Just a couple times. Don't do it too many, because you could break off one of those. Okay? Now that's going to keep those together. But what I'm also going to do is put the little ground cap on there. I'm going to push that back in there, and I'm going to smash that on there. And they have a little something on wire strippers like this. Sometimes they got a little nib right there, and you can put that on there and dimple that right on there. But these are the cheapos. This one doesn't have it. This is the only ones I have, and I've been using these forever. So I just do it with the pair of pliers. I try to smash that on there. I grab the edge of it and pinch it on further like that. Well, that's not going anywhere. Okay, now I put that up above the twist just a little bit. Cut the short one off now. See, that's why I wanted to work with this short one. I'm just going to cut that off about 3/8 or so away from the end. I'm going to take that and I'm going to bend that up and over that. And then I'm just going to smash that down. My pliers. That. Got those two connected. Kind of push that back in there a little bit. Okay? I'm going to do the same thing now with these two wires here, the ground wires. That's why I leave this long one. Okay? Just take that. Wrap it over there, give it a couple spins, just like before. Simple. Grab that. I'll twist it on there a couple times. Another ground cap. Do electrical, you got to have those ground caps, because this is how you do these ground wires. This is the quickest, easiest way. You could put a wire nut back there, but then you'd have to put a pigtail out, four wires, and then a big wire nut. And I don't want to fill the box up, do I? If I fill that box up, I might have a hard time getting the plug back in there too. So that's why they use these. Okay. Cut this back 3/8 or so. Take that and bend that up like that. Take my pliers, smash that over. That just does something to get rid of that edge, plus it kind of folds over in case that clamp gets loose or something. Okay, now I can grab that with my pliers, push it all into the box. Get it all the way back there. That's why I like to deal with the long wire last. Okay, and I know when I put this plug back in, the ground wire screw is on the bottom left. Okay, so I can rearrange this ground wire. Actually, it's probably fine where it's at. but I think I want to, yeah, because it's so long, I can rearrange it. I can get it back in there like that. Okay? I know I'm not going to need that much wire coming out for that ground wire. I like to make them like no less than 5 or 6 inches, because I don't do it very often. You know, fine, I'll just take my tape measure and measure it. You know, I'm just kind of getting this end all nice and straight. Okay, that's all I'm gonna do. Now that's no different than the plug up high. You remember? Look at this box. It's loose. What's going on with that? I have to fix that.